So Stephen Tobolowsky, we're 4 hours away or so from our first live show.
Well, if you don't count Harvard.
Right, if you don't count Harvard. But the first live show where we're charging money, much of which is going to us,
Yes.
for you telling your stories.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you feel nervous at all before these things? I mean...
Totally.
Yeah?
Totally nervous all day. And it's not... And I realize it's not for telling the stories or performing, but it's performing with you, David.
It's so nice. That's so nice of you.
No. It's Ann and I were discussing it today, and it's the idea like we haven't been in the theater, we don't know what the lights are like, we don't know what the sound is like, we don't know what the microphones are going to be like. They're all those things that are so crucial are kind of unknown. And Ann said, well, you just see how you feel tomorrow. Because I remember, I mean, how many plays have I been in? Hundreds. And here, opening night on Broadway, I couldn't feel anything from my sternum to the ground. I mean, it was like a block of wood. I couldn't feel anything. And I didn't even know if I had performed. I mean, I remember asking Julie Haggerty, did we do the scene? Did I say all my lines? And she says, yeah, it went really good. I had no idea. But I never got nervous really during the run on Broadway after those first few shows, the first few weeks. And I think I have those kind of nerves of like, what's it going to be like going out there? And are they going to have a bathroom backstage very close? Because maybe you're on antibiotics and it's a long time to wait, David.
I agree. Well, fortunately for us, we only have 3 shows, and so by the time you're used to it, it's over.
That's true. And then we have to start all over again.
Yes.
Are you as nervous as you were for Vashon?
What helped me when we did Vashon Island was I had to teach class there during the afternoon.
Oh, you did?
And it was in the very auditorium that I was performing in.
Right.
And I went like, okay, I got the space, I have a sense of the space, I know what it is, and I knew I needed microphones, and I know I needed, the body microphones, I knew exactly what I needed, and then I had Ann there to help in terms of telling the kid how to do the lights.
And I'm going, why isn't David Chin here? See, if you had David Chin here, because I couldn't tell the guy who need more bass or less treble.
I'm sure you could have.
I did. It just sounded weird. It doesn't sound good. The microphones
sounded weird. The microphones didn't sound good, but they ended up okay.
Yeah, he figured it out. But he was a kid. What was he, 15 or something?
But as it ended up at Vashon Island, they started with an introduction that was so, not for me, but was so kind of about the cause, what I was there promoting. So I was thinking, well, this could let all the air out of the bag, this 20-minute introduction for the cause.
Right.
The drama department.
How dare they? How dare they do that?
How dare they?
How dare they steal your thunder?
But it did give me a chance because I saw up at the top, I realized how hot it was. And people were fanning themselves.
Yeah.
And so I said, open all the back doors. While they were talking, let all the back doors, and it let all the cool air in, and boy, I was so happy they did the 20-minute introduction so I could cool down the theater before I went in there.
All right, well, I don't think we'll have those temperature issues tonight, but...
No. But it could be cold.
It could be cold. That's the one thing.
Yeah, I'm going to wear a sweater. We'll see.
So, this is it, I guess. This, as I mentioned to you on Skype, this is either the beginning of the beginning or the beginning of the end.
The beginning of the end was one of my favorite movies as a child. Do you remember what that was about?
No,
Who
I'm sorry.
The star of it was?
I don't recall.
It was about giant grasshoppers. And Peter Graves was the star. Peter Graves, Mission Impossible. But he was a young army man. And they did close-ups of the grasshoppers' mouths. Like, and grasshoppers are not carnivore. Or are they? Are they carnivores?
I don't think so.
So they would do close-ups of like grasshoppers that they called super.
Yeah, don't do that movement again.
Grasshoppers
very scary.
and all the girls were screaming in the theater. And I was going like, This is really scary, not like Godzilla. Oh,
Is this going somewhere? Is this, I hope this isn't like what the stories are tonight, Stephen.
no, you just mentioned
What I was saying is just that it's between me and Ned, the manager at the Brattle, I think we really willed this event into existence from nothing.
I think so.
And
it's still
hopefully it'll be
pretty much nothing.
I don't know about that. We'll see. But here's hoping it's the beginning of great things.
I think so.
Yeah.